creating users. There's different types of WordPress users. Administrators, so somebody who has access to everything. I feel like every company needs to have at least one administrator, and we usually are administrators on people's websites as well. Editors are handy people to have. They can do everything an administrator can do, but they can't really break things, which is nice. So not bad to set a lot of people up as editors either. Authors can only manage their own content, and contributors can manage things that they've created but they can't publish. So I always think of contributors as interns. You're not allowed to click the blue buttons. Sorry, guys. That's my job. Unless you have awesome interns. I have awesome interns. I let them click the blue buttons. So it's up to you how you set people up within the site. And if you have specific needs for WordPress users within your site, feel free to ask us and we'll help you decide how to set everybody up. Okay, so we're going to go out and we're going to add a user, choose the user level, and then we'll investigate our screen options here. Alrighty, so I'm going to go over to the left column to my main menu. And as I scroll over, you guys can notice that things pop up and I can choose the things in my drop-down menus. I'm going to go down and I'm going to click New Users, and I'm going to click Add New. So whenever I add a new user, I have to have a unique username and a unique email. If I don't have unique usernames and unique emails, it will not work. So we shall see what I have in there. Passwords, of course, always nice. Needs to be at least 7 characters long. You want to have upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. And also know that your username should never be admin. Your password should never be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These things are things that will get your website hacked. So we need to be careful and make sure that we're making good decisions at the beginning so that way we can thwart hackers at every turn. So I'm going to pick a really tricky password. And somehow it's weak, but it makes no sense, but that's okay. All right. So I can choose to send the password to my new user via email. And here's where I choose the role. And remember, we talked about these roles earlier. So I think that my new user shall be an administrator. And then I'm going to click Add New User. All right. So this new user is, and look, it even tells me, hey, look, you got a new email. How totally excellent. All right. So now let's say that I want to delete a user. So if I want to delete a user, I scroll over, I'm going to click Delete. And then I have to choose one of these two options. I always want to attribute something to another person. If I choose to delete all their posts, then that means that everything that this individual ever added to my site is gone. And that is very inconvenient sometimes. I would not suggest that. So attribute it to somebody else and then click Confirm Deletion. Let's go ahead and click on our profile. So if I click on your profile, this is where I can go in and I can change my password. So if I keep scrolling down, I can type in a new password. And if you're an administrator, you can change the password for anybody. And honestly, they can change the password for themselves too from the login page. So it's really not that big of a deal. But if you need to change the password for somebody, then you would just log in, edit their account, and choose their password down here. and keep on scrolling down really far and click the blue button.